Good afternoon, dear friends. We are still continuing today with our discussion of copying God in doing business. We are copying God in doing business again, but today we are concentrating on the disadvantage of the educated people. Sometimes because we are educated, we put ourselves in boxes. There was someone whom I was speaking to, and the person was asking me, what is it that I do in life? What is it that I do in life? And I almost said, I speak to people who don't recognize that I'm speaking to them. Because sometimes at that particular time, that's exactly what I was doing. I was speaking to the very same person, but he's asking me, what am I doing in life? So today I decided that we need to go back to our topic of copying God in doing business. And we are talking about how God refers to himself. When Moses met God in the burning bush, Moses says to God, when these people ask me who you are, what must I say? What is your name? And God says to Moses, go tell them that I am who I am. So God says to Moses, I am who I am, meaning that God did not want to put himself in a box to say, no, I am just a redeemer, or I'm just a creator, God say, I am who I am. At a particular time, he becomes who he wants to become, or whom he needs to be. And Moses goes to tell the children of Israel that. Then you realize that when God now is moving out and leading the children of Israel, he becomes the cloud during the heat, and he becomes the pillar of fire during the night. So he is what is needed at that particular time. He becomes what is needed. When they needed the shade during the day, during the heat, he became the shade. When they needed the light during the night and the heat, because the desert becomes cold at night, he provided the heat and the light at night so that they can continue with the journey even at night if need be. So he became everything which was needed. He says, I am the bread of life when bread is needed. He is the manna which came out from heaven because people needed food. He is the water of life for those who are thirsty. He becomes the things which are needed, which are necessary. So when we are copying God in doing business, we need to understand that we need to fill a gap which is needed amongst our customers or amongst our the community we are living in. So don't just say, hey, I am a teacher. Hey, what if there is no teaching job? I'm an electrician. What if there is no job for electrician? Be what is needed at a particular time. Don't put yourself in a box. Sometimes you find people with degrees, they are complaining that they don't have jobs. Yeah, the government needs to make sure that we are employed. No, the government needs to do what it has to do. But you as yourself, be something which is of value at any given time. If there is a need of you being a cleaner, start cleaning. If there is a need of you becoming a bricklayer, learn to do bricklaying. Learn to do different trades and fit in at a particular time to fill in a need. So this is what today we are concentrating on, learning from God that he is the great I am. He is the lamb when we needed sacrifice. He becomes the lion of the tribe of Judah when he needed to fight for us and to defend us. So he is everything that we need. So he is the water, he is the consuming fire at a particular time, and he is the water that quenches the fire. So he is everything that we need, because that's why he calls himself I am who I am, because he does not need to fit himself in a narrative. He controls the narrative. He becomes what he wants to be, not what he becomes as well what is needed at a particular time, because he becomes what the people needed at that time. And the people find out that okay, yes, he was the needed a commodity at a particular time. So you as well, when you are doing business, know that business is not all about you. Business is the need of the people. You are there just to fill in the gap which is already there, and that gap, you cannot create gaps. Gaps are already there. You just have to fill in the gaps. When people need whoever has to provide something, be available and do things. Don't put yourself in a box, otherwise you go hungry. Be whatever is needed at a particular time. Be like your Father, be like God, who decided to be the I am, and because he is at a time, he does not box himself. He does not depend on what people have already labeled him. He can be what he is, and he wants to be at any given time. Thank you. I think we have learned something together with me today, so that we can continue and growing in doing business like God. Thank you.